Hey Miz, I'm better than you. You're not as good as me. I'm stronger. I'm better. Haha. What is going on, guys? As always, the great one, and let's talk about the news of WWE. This is the things we do on this channel. If you like, make sure to hit that like button, and let's discuss the most recent beefs, drama, and all of the other shit that is happening in the wrestling world. We have a lot of news today. Some of them are good, some of them are just here. Doesn't even matter. I want to start this by saying that Survivor Series 2017 actually got leaked. But what I'm saying by that is that one of the matches got leaked. But I think it was pretty obvious which match it was going to be. Can you guess it? Can you guess which match it is? It's the Shield versus the New Day. So just like I told you, that was the reason why the Shield lost the Tag Team Championship, so they can do the Shield versus the New Day. And I think a lot of people say it's kind of a dream match, but to be honest, the New Day is not as entertaining as they were. I think it might just got stale. They do these references that sound so fucking cringy, like, you know, this Dingo Skra, whatever the song. It's a pretty good meme, but then they tried to do that, the crowd didn't even reacted to it. It sounded so cringy, and I don't know, didn't do anything for me. Either way, this match is going to be so good. We have all 6 wrestlers who are really good in the ring. 2 of the biggest groups of the modern era, in my opinion. I think the New Day just... yes, they are the greatest, one of the greatest tag teams of all time, but it just got stale. They need something new. The Shield, yes, one of the greatest groups of all time. SmackDown vs. Raw is going to be pretty fun, and Roman Reigns returns to action, say what you will. Also, Paige splits up with Alberto Del Rio. What a fucking shocking news. Couldn't see that at all. Never. It's not like that relationship was so toxic. Nothing like that, no. Pretty much all this relationship was so public, in the bars, talking crap about WWE, about Triple H's nose. He said the guy with fucked up nose. And the whole thing was so cringy. Alberto Del Rio just publicly trying to defend, I guess, Paige for the sex tape leaks. This is my girl and you will not talk about it. The guy with the big fucking nose. It was really a train wreck. That's the best word to describe it. So I don't really care, but I guess they split up. Good news, bad news, I don't know. Do you guys know Hideo Itami, a once promised superstar in the WWE coming from Japan to NXT, seemed like a main event level talent and then got injured and all the other things happened and basically the momentum was lost. However, this is what he is going to do. Hideo Itami is expected to be called up from NXT to the 205 Live roster immediately. I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, he's such a great wrestler, he deserves so much more than in 205. To me, when you are put in 205, it's like saying you're not worthy. You're not worthy enough to be with the big guys. We're gonna put you in 205, where you're basically going to suck either Enzo's dick or Kalisto's dick. That's the whole storyline. You're either on that side or on that side. And if you watch 205 Live, you have a lot of time. Too much free time. Just being honest out here, I don't know. This whole 205 experiment is failing. At first, Enzo Amore as champion, I liked it. Now, it's getting stale again. Do you guys remember the beef between The Miz and Baron Corbin? Pretty much Twitter beef. The Miz even used the F-bomb because Baron Corbin offended his wife, Maurice. And now Baron Corbin did this again. Shots fired at The Miz at one of the WWE's live events.
Introducing first, back from you. You're scared, I don't blame you. And if you said something on Raw, well, guess what? I don't watch the beef show. But what I do know is your little wife says she misses you. So at Survivor Series, I'm gonna do a favor. I'm gonna beat you so bad, you become the stay-at-home housewife.
He's such a cringe on the microphone, isn't he? You got The Miz, one of the greatest talkers in the history of the WWE, and you have Baron Corbin, the greenest guy on the mic. It's just, hey Miz, you're gonna end up being a housewife. Hey Miz, I'm better than you. You're not as good as me. I'm stronger. I'm better. Haha. He's such a cringe on the microphone, excuse me, but that's the reality of it. Don't let this guy talk, get him a manager or something. I actually cannot wait for The Miz's response because The Miz pretty much destroys him every time on the microphone. And this match is not going to be that bad. At first nobody gave a shit about it, but now, since we have some build up for it, some drama, some ways to try to prove that they're the better champion, I think it's kinda intriguing in some shape or form. It's certainly better than it was at first, so I do appreciate it. I do appreciate that they acknowledge each other. And lastly, let's talk about Daniel Bryan. If you don't know, Daniel Bryan retired from WWE, actually, not pro wrestling, but WWE, and he cannot wrestle because he's contracted to the WWE. He's the GM of SmackDown Live. And if you don't know the story, basically he had to retire for multiple concussions. Every doctor cleared him except the WWE one, which is... I don't want to jump into the conspiracy theories, but it's kinda weird, isn't it? Like, you had Roman Reigns, and people didn't want Roman Reigns, they wanted Daniel Bryan. WWE didn't clear Daniel Bryan. It sounds like they just didn't wanted all the attention on Daniel Bryan, and yes, they may be concerned about it, but I don't think they tried too much. I'm trying to get cleared as we speak, Bryan said. All my tests have come back fantastic, better than people who have never had any concussion type stuff. But it's a weird thing. We're in a weird situation politically with the climate around concussions. Right now, it's very difficult. WWE would love to have me back, but is it that smart thing for me as a business to bring me back? If I was to come back and they let me back, would they get a lot of flack for it? They have a ton of stockholders that they're responsible for. It's more than just, is he healthy to do it? I get that. He seems like he really wants to wrestle, and even if he really means that, his concussion type thing is better than people who have never had concussions, then what the hell? I don't understand it, whether it improved or it was never that bad in the first place. Would I love to see Daniel Bryan return to the WWE? Absolutely yes. Now the weird thing is he did his whole retirement speech, all that kind of crap, so it would be really, kinda weird to see him come back from it. But at the same time, it's Daniel Bryan. If he would wrestle, I don't give a shit. It's Daniel Bryan, let's bring him back. If he can make 5 retirement speeches, I'm still going to welcome him back with open arms and hug him because I love Daniel Bryan. That's it for today. Also, don't ever forget that Jason Jordan replaced Roman Reigns in Survivor Series team. Fucking love that. Jason Jordan. Out of everyone. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Let me know in the comments below what do you think about Daniel Bryan returning to the WWE. The great one. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.